The Thiyas of North Malabar are known to be a highly integrated community, and by tradition, they are toddy tappers. The cultural and other artistic activities of these Thiyas have a direct relationship with agriculture. Purakali is said to be a major entertainment among the male members of this community. North Malabar, situated towards the north of Kerala, now comes within the district of Kasaragod. Flanked on either side by the Arabian Sea and the Western Ghats, this tribal belt constitutes mountain ranges, narrow midlands, and plain areas. Coconut and areca nut cultivation are the main occupations of the people. Coconuts are used for copra and are also used as an important item in spiritual activities. Among the Thiya community, the concept of God and everything connected with divinity finds its expression in the form of a ritual known as Theyam. Theyam is generally performed either in house courtyards or on paddy fields just after the harvest. Heroes of yesteryears, birds and animals, and the mysteries of nature are personified through Theyam. Generally, people belonging to the backward community take the role of Theyam. Through the strange and varied forms of Theyam, the members of the backward community have a chance to establish their defense and to attain their freedom. Moreover, they take it as a sort of realization of the clan. The sacred pot filled with toddy, known as kalashan, each Theyam is based on a myth, and there are three particular myths which are highly popular among the Thiyas. Vayand and Kulavan and Kandanar Kelan are the major Theyams based on such myths. It is believed that Lord Shiva thrashed his own thigh and gave birth to Theyan, his son. It is again Shiva who deputed Theyan to the job of toddy tapping, but of course on a specific condition. Thou shouldst not perform hunting in the palm forest, and thou shouldst not consume the pot of toddy, as the forest, as well as the pot of toddy, belong to me alone. But Theyan violated both the taboos, and thereby was struck blind. He implored Lord Shiva to restore his eyesight, and the Lord gave him a fake eye and a torch made of bamboo. This did not help Theyan to recover his eyesight, and out of fury, he threw away the fake eye and the torch, which went and fell on earth. The Theyam, Vayand and Kulavan, is in a way related to the other Theyam, Kandanar Kelan. Here, Kelan, in order to have the shift cultivation, ventured to destroy the whole forest by setting fire to it, with the exception of a solitary gooseberry tree. When Kalan himself was caught in the fire, he ran to the gooseberry tree for his safety. But he was not aware of the presence of 2 serpents on the tree, also sheltering from the flames. In the ensuing struggle between Kalan and the serpents, all of them fell into the fire. Vayand and Kulavan, on coming near the gooseberry tree, found the ashes there in the shape of a human figure. He touched the ashes with his bow, and Kalan came to life again. The third myth centers around Vayand and Kulavan, the tribal. Here, Vayand and Kulavan was banished from the clan as an outcast, as he defied the orders of the chieftain. In the course of his wanderings, it is said that he reached North Kerala. The Tiyas there extended a warm welcome to him, and in the course of time, they started worshipping him as a god. At the height of summer, fruit of all sorts ripen. Following the harvest, the paddy fields remain dry. The second crop, too, is over. Wildflowers begin to bloom, heralding the advent of drought. And this is the time for Theyyam, Vayand, Kulavan. Across the barren paddy fields, heaps of firewood are prepared. The yield from trees and plants are offered to God. Now, the firewood is set ablaze, and the dancing flames rise up to the sky, leaving behind the ashes of things still on the earth. Here is a typical Taravar of the Tiyas. All the powers and rights are passed on by a matriarchal system, and the uncles look after all the affairs of the Taravar. The Tiyas have 8 clans altogether, and marriages within the same clan is taboo. Andi Tiriyan is the person who conducts religious rites and who takes decisions on social disputes. Kayakam is considered to be the abode of the divine spirit. Serious issues are handled by the Vayand and Kulavan.
കൊല്ലങ്ങൾക്കപ്പുറം വയനാട്ട് കുലവൻ ആദിവാസികളുടെ കുലവനാണ്. ആദിവാസി കുലവന് വയനാട്ടിലെ നാടുവാഴി തമ്പുരാക്കന്മാർ തമ്പുരാൻ കൽപ്പന അയച്ചു. ഏലം, കുരുമുളക്, തേൻ എന്നീ സാധനങ്ങൾ വയനാട്ടിലെ തമ്പുരന്മാരുടെ കൊട്ടാരത്തിൽ എത്തിച്ചേരണമെന്നാണ്, പ്രതിഫലമില്ലാതെ. ഈ കൽപ്പന കിട്ടിയ ഉടനെ കുലവൻ ആദിവാസികളെ സംഘടിപ്പിച്ചു.
Here is Kalavarumattu Kana, who is a Marxist communist and a member of the Taravar. In his opinion, Vayand and Kulavan was a tribal chief and a rebel among the tribes of Vayand, who rebelled against the autocracy of the ruling classes, who eventually drove him as an outlaw. Later, Kulavan found shelter in the mountain ranges. The henchmen of the ruler did not allow Kulavan even that shelter, as they set fire all around the mountain. Unlike the myth which says that Kulavan himself set fire to the mountain, it was the then ruler who was responsible for this. On his escape from the mountain, he found refuge in the house of a Muslim
who was engaged in the trade of mountain produce among the tribes. The Muslim used to secretly carry the toddy meant for kulavan. From there, kulavan reached the abode of the Thiyas of Malanadu, which is now known as the Kasargod district.
ഈ ആദിവാസിയുമായി കച്ചവടപരമായ ബന്ധമുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. നാടുവാഴി അറിയാതെ നാട് കുലവനെ കള്ള് കുടിക്കണം, ഇറച്ചി തിന്നണം. ഇറച്ചി പ്രശ്നമല്ല, കള്ള് മാപ്പിള ഒളിച്ച് തലയിൽ തുണിയിട്ടിട്ട് കുലവന് കൊണ്ടു കൊടുക്കും. അവിടുന്ന് കുലവൻ നേരെ പോയത് മലനാട്ടിലേക്കാണ്. മലനാട്ടിൽ തീരെ അവിടത്തേക്കാണ് പോയത്. മലനാട്ടിൽ തീരെ വളരെ അടിമകളാണ്, അടിമയിൽ ജീവിക്കുന്ന കൂട്ടരാണ്.
At that time, Thiyas were leading a life of slaves. They were allowed to wear the dhoti only up to their knees, and it was taboo for women to cover their breasts. The arrival of Kulavan gave a new spirit of awakening among the Thiyas.
വടക്കേ മലബാറിൽ ചോട്ടങ്കര ഭഗവതി എന്ന ഒരു ഭഗവതിയുണ്ട്. ആ ഭഗവതി തീയത്തിയാണ്. ഭഗവതി 10 പ്രസവിച്ച് 10 കുട്ടികളും മരിച്ച് ആ വേദന സഹിക്കാൻ വയ്യാഞ്ഞിട്ട് പാത്രത്തിലും കലത്തിലും നെല്ല് കെട്ടി നെഞ്ഞിന് കെട്ടി.
Once, a Thiya woman, out of her sorrow for the loss of her 10 children after delivery, was reciting the epic Ramayana. The Thiyas were not allowed to recite the Ramayana. The Tamburan, while passing by, happened to hear the recital. On inquiry, he was told that it was a Thiya woman. The Tamburan ordered his men to drive her away, and while trying to escape, the woman fell into a canal and was drowned. Later, she was worshipped as Bhagavati.
ഓടുമ്പോൾ അടുത്തുള്ള തോട്ടിൽ വീണ് തീയത്തി മരിച്ചു. ആ തീയത്തി ഇപ്പോൾ ഭഗവതിയായി, തീയരുടെ ഭഗവതിയായി മാറിയിരിക്കുകയാണെന്ന്.
In the dry paddy field, the preparation of the sanctum sanctorum for invoking the Theyam, Vayand Kulavan, is in progress. Members of the Taravar are particular in offering toddy to Vayand Kulavan on all days during the festival. Long array of people bringing materials for the grand feast. Each one brings whatever one can afford to offer. The heap of materials is then transferred to the temporary storehouse, kalavara. In this kalavara, these two men are observing a fast through all the days of the Theyyam. Here, arak and honey are also kept as offerings. The hunters offer worship in front of the deity before they leave for hunting in various groups. This is the solemn function of shifting the kitchen to the wide open field.
നായാട്ട് സംഘം അടുത്തെത്തിയതായി വിവരമുണ്ട്. വളണ്ടിയർമാർ പ്രത്യേകം ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുക. നായാട്ട് സംഘത്തിന്, അതായത് ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് പുറപ്പെട്ടു പോയ നായാട്ട് സംഘത്തിന് ഒരു മരാനും ഒരു മാനും കിട്ടിയതായി വിവരമുണ്ട്. വളണ്ടിയർമാർ പ്രത്യേകം ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുക. നായാട്ട് സംഘത്തിന്റെ പരിഹരണത്തിന് കഴിയുന്നതും
This Theyyam is known as Kandanar Kele. Vayand and Kulavan happened to rescue a Muslim from the gallows, and in return, the Muslim was obliged to give toddy to Kulavan. The ritual here is performed as a remembrance of that story. This ritual of animal sacrifice is known as Bapida, which literally means sharing things among fellow people. Here it indicates the sharing of the prey from the forest brought by the various groups of hunters.
പോലീസുകാർ പള്ളിയറയുടെ മുമ്പിൽ നിൽക്കുന്ന ആളുകളെ ഇരുത്താൻ സഹായിക്കേണ്ടതാണ്. പള്ളിയറയുടെ മുമ്പിൽ നിൽക്കുന്ന ആളുകളെ ഇരുത്താൻ ദയവായി പോലീസുകാർ സഹായിക്കണം. ആരും തന്നെ നിൽക്കാതെ.
The roasted liver of the hunted animals is solemnly offered to Kandanar Kelan. The rest of the flesh is cooked and then shared by the devotees.
കണ്ടനാറുകളും ദൈവം എട്ടില്ലം കരുമനക്കം ഉതകിയ തണലാം ദൈവമേ നിൻ ചരിത്രം നാട്ടിൽ കേൾപ്പുണ്ട് പണ്ട് പല പല വടിവിൽ പണ്ഡിതർ വാക്കിനാലേ കേട്ടത്തെ ചെയ്യുവോർക്ക് ഉലകിൽ ഉതകിടും പത്മനാഭന്റെ പത്നി വാട്ടം കൂടാതെ നിത്യം ലഹരിയിലധികം നൽകിടും ദൈവസേ.
The myth of Kandanar Kelan is being enacted here entirely. Kelan, who was burnt to death while attempting shift cultivation, here comes to life again as soon as he receives the bow.